now you should understand the general concepts of speed and angle. The more speed you have and the less angle you have, the less likely your bow is to get pushed downstream right away. The slower you go and the more angle, the quicker you'll get turned downstream. But we want to take it to the next level. We want to use our strokes to allow us to cross an eddy line with full control and determine exactly where our boat goes. And if we do it just right, we should be able to get just about anywhere we want to go with only one stroke. And that one stroke is, yeah, you guessed it, a draw stroke. So check this out. I'm going to go ahead and cross this eddy line with a peel out. And you'll notice that my boat comes right out, and I'm going to catch the eddy on the other side, all just gliding on one stroke. That's fun stuff. So I'm coming across the eddy line, I reach across, nice draw stroke, hit the eddy line at the other side, put in a draw stroke, and up the other eddy. Now that's good stuff. Smooth, easy, and easy to duplicate. Now let's talk you through it real quick. There's a very specific set of strokes that you will use every time you go out or into an eddy. That stroke combination is simple, and it's this. Step one, you set your speed by forward strokes. You basically take as many and as hard of forward strokes as you need to get the speed you feel is appropriate to cross the eddy line with. When you get to the eddy line, this is the key point. When you get to the eddy line, your last stroke is on the downstream side. Reach across the eddy line and forward stroke your rear end all the way across the eddy line, and you'll convert that stroke into, that's right, a draw stroke. And notice that the draw stroke is at or slightly behind my butt, and of course, slightly closed-faced. So what is that again? Get your speed by forward stroking. When you get to the eddy line, reach across the eddy line, forward stroke into a draw. Reach across, forward stroke into a draw. Now what's up with the forward stroke? Why don't you just throw the draw stroke in? The last forward stroke where you're reaching across the eddy line and forward stroking your rear end all the way across, that's a key stroke, because as the eddy lines get stronger and faster, if you were to goof up the angle at all, that power stroke allows you to get all the way across the eddy line with power and without turning downstream too quick. And then it allows you to put the draw stroke in and finish controlling the turn from there. So that stroke combination is the most effective way to assure that this doesn't happen, which is to get turned downstream too quick when you want to go over there. Same thing on the eddy line on the way in. It makes sure that you don't eddy out and slide backwards down the eddy line. Alright, so forward strokes, reach across the eddy line as soon as you get to it. Forward stroke into draw stroke. Reach across, forward stroke into a draw stroke. So that's in and out of every eddy. Now how cool is that? The same technique over and over and over and over again? That's awesome. That means you only have to learn one technique for in and out of every eddy. Now, do you have to do it that way every time? No, of course not. Should you do it that way every time? Well, absolutely, until you can duplicate it and you can get to exactly where you want to go every time on one stroke. Like reach across, forward stroke into a draw and straight at you. Reach across, forward stroke into a draw, straight at you. When you have that control, you can do whatever you want, but the key is that you have it available to you at any time. And the harder the river gets, more important it's going to be.